Hey everyone, welcome back to Wealthwise84, the channel where we unlock the secrets of building wealth in today's world. Are you sitting down? Because today we've got a real treat for you. We're diving deep into the life of someone who started from scratch and created a trillion-dollar empire. No, we're not talking about Tony Stark, folks. We're talking about the one and only Jeff Bezos. Born in Albuquerque, New Mexico on January 12, 1964, Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen had humble beginnings. Raised by a teenage mom and later adopted by his stepfather, Miguel Bezos, the man who would go on to revolutionize retail had a childhood that was anything but ritzy. A dreamer from a young age, little Jeffy even tried to build a hovercraft in his garage. And let's just say he didn't succeed. But it showed his interest in tech and inventions. Fast forward to high school, and Jeff was already showing the world a glimmer of his exceptional mind. He was the valedictorian and even had his eyes set on space travel. No, seriously, his high school speech was about colonizing space. Sounds familiar? Hint, Blue Origin, anyone? All right, let's roll the dice and leap into his college years. Jeff went to Princeton University, aiming for a career in theoretical physics. But along the way, he found a new love, computer science. He graduated summa cum laude with degrees in electrical engineering and computer science. It's like he had an academic infinity gauntlet or something. After Princeton, he stepped into the corporate world. Jeff wasn't immediately selling books from his garage, you know. He had various roles on Wall Street, including gigs at Bankers Trust and D.E. Shaw and Company, a global investment firm. And guess what? That's where he met his ex-wife, Mackenzie. Hold up. If you're finding this tale of trials and triumphs fascinating, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We've got more riveting content coming your way. So the year is 1994, and Jeff has this wild idea. He noticed a statistic that the internet was growing at 2,300% a year. No, I didn't add an extra zero there. Seeing the untapped potential, he made a list of 20 products to sell online and settled on books. Why books? Well, as Jeff would say, there are millions of them. It's like trying to choose a Netflix show. The choices are endless. Ah yes, the infamous road trip to Seattle. Jeff, Mackenzie, and a computer, all packed in a car, making their way to launch Amazon.com. The name Amazon was chosen because it was exotic and different, much like the future tech mogul himself. The first book was sold in July 1995, and you know what followed? An avalanche of success, setbacks, and controversies. Yep, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. The dot-com bubble burst affected Amazon too, but Jeff was resilient. He diversified into electronics, clothing, and even groceries. Yes, you can thank him for those Whole Foods discounts. Then came the Kindle, Amazon Prime, AWS, and the Alexa devices. It's like Jeff had a checklist of ways to impact every corner of human life, and he was ticking them off one by one. But hey, the story doesn't end there. Jeff has stepped down as Amazon's CEO, focusing on other ventures like Blue Origin, aiming to make space travel a reality for regular folks like you and me. Who knows, one day, Prime delivery might include the moon. So there you have it, folks. The life of Jeff Bezos, a man who started with a dream and a garage and turned it into one of the most influential tech empires ever. If he can do it, so can you. Always remember, the key to wealth is wisdom, and the key to wisdom is never stopping the quest for knowledge. All right, let's continue this captivating tale by zooming in on Amazon itself, covering its ups, downs, and loop-de-loops. So you've heard about the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Bezos. But what about his brainchild, Amazon? Amazon. It's the place where you can buy everything from A to Z, literally. It's like the Disneyland of online shopping, if Disneyland also sold car parts and 30 packs of toilet paper. Started as an online bookstore in 1995, Amazon quickly evolved into an all-in-one retail platform. People loved the convenience of buying a book with a click. So Amazon thought, why stop at books? Before you knew it, the site began selling CDs, DVDs, electronics, toys, and even apparel. You know, all the essentials for an introvert's paradise. But it wasn't all smooth sailing on the Amazon River. Remember the dot-com bubble burst? Amazon was no exception to the crash. In 2001, the company reported a loss of $1.4 billion. That's enough to buy a small island or maybe even a large one. Jeff Bezos, however, saw this as a challenge and thought, you know what, let's diversify. And diversify he did. Enter Amazon Web Services, AWS, in 2006, offering cloud computing services to businesses. Think of it as the online equivalent of renting out your garage to store someone's vintage comic book collection, only in this case, it's data. This move allowed Amazon to become profitable and even dominate the cloud computing industry. Score 1 for Team Bezos. Let's talk about Amazon Prime. The joy of 2-day free shipping, streaming services, and those nifty Prime-only deals. This subscription service turned casual Amazon shoppers into loyal customers. But the real cherry on top? Amazon Original Series. Oh yes, now they're even influencing our binge-watching habits. But wait, not everything about Amazon is a stroll down easy street. Let's tackle some cons. Critics argue that Amazon's expansion is making it too powerful. We're talking final boss in a video game level powerful. The company faces ongoing scrutiny over its treatment of employees, especially those working in warehouses. And don't get me started on the tax evasion controversies. Jeff might be a wizard at building an empire, but his tax magic tricks have caused quite a stir. Oh, and let's not forget the competition. Companies like Walmart and Alibaba aren't just sitting around. They're gearing up for an epic showdown. Picture it like a blockbuster movie, except instead of superheroes, we have retail giants. But no matter the hurdles, Amazon seems to soar, adapt and expand. It's the Hydra of the retail world. Cut off one head and 2 more spring up in the form of new services or acquisitions. Ever heard of Whole Foods or Twitch? Yep, that's Amazon extending its tentacles into different markets. So is Amazon a boon or a bane? Well, that's subjective. It has revolutionized the way we shop and interact with the online world, but its influence is both its strength and its Achilles heel. One thing's for sure, it's a behemoth that shows no signs of slowing down. All right, folks, time to wrap up this expedition through through Amazon's history and influence. We've covered Jeff Bezos, the creation of Amazon, its highs, lows, and in-betweens. If this video was an Amazon product, I hope it's earned your 5-star review. So what's the takeaway? In a world of instant gratification, Amazon has carved a niche as the go-to place for, well, everything. It's a case study in innovation, resilience, and yes, controversy. But most importantly, it's proof that a simple idea can transform into something that impacts millions of lives daily. This is Wealthwise 84. Where we don't just tell you stories, we take you on journeys that unlock the wisdom behind the wealth. If you loved this roller coaster of a video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Until our next adventure, stay wealthwise.